Greetings, fellow bridge lovers, and welcome back to the Bridging with Kai channel. Today, we are going to be looking at a super duper fun hand that I was playing on Fun Bridge. Haha, I'm so punny. So, if you didn't already know, I have made a deal with Funbridge, and we have been working on climbing their competitive ranked mode, the Bridgepoint circuit, and this hand comes from playing offline on this one, and I was just trying to get some more bridge points, some free bridge points, and I came across this hand, and I am super proud of this hand. Yeah, beautiful, amazing. I'm like so good at bridge because I did a double squeeze on purpose this time. Woohoo! Let's go! Before we get into the double squeeze, if you would like and subscribe to the Bridge with Kai YouTube channel, I would very much appreciate it, and we can grow bridge together. Yay, so exciting! We just recently hit 500 subscribers, so if you want to help us get to 600 or 1,000 or even 1,000,000, let's get to 1,000,000. That would be huge. I know, it's ambitious, but I pray. Thank you. I would appreciate it. So yeah, I'm ready to get into this one. If you are, let's go! All right, so this is your hand. You are playing on Funbridge with a robot, but it's a robot that you can customize to do 2/1 the way that you want to do it. Let's get into how this one was bid. So we start off with a 1 club opening. I know I only have 10 points, but I have a really good hand. And it's 6-5 distribution, 6-5 come alive, and the honors are within my own suits. The suit quality is not atrocious. Let me know in the comments here if you are a 1 club bidder or a 1 spade bidder. Do you like to bid your major first or your minor if your minor is longer? So that is my genuine question right now. But I decided to bid 1 club because I felt like it would be easier for me to show my shape here. And like, maybe if I moved the ace of clubs to the ace of spades, then I would be more willing to open 1 spade because my club suit is a lot worse then. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm glad with this hand I wasn't given much of a difficulty because my club suit quality and the length were both longer, so I just decided to open 1 club because I felt like it was most accurate. So I went 1 club, 1 diamond overcall from West, and my partner bids 1 heart. It comes back around to me, and I decide to bid 1 spade because I'm at the 1 level. I'm showing an unbalanced hand. Like, this kind of solves my problem of I didn't even have to reverse. I could just bid 1 spade and show 4 or more. So it goes 2 diamonds from West, deciding to go even further with their diamond suit that they have, which actually makes my hand even better because that means that my ability to rough diamonds is a lot more powerful because I know that West is certainly never going to be able to overrough me. I mean, with the 1 diamond, it's the same thing, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So it goes 2 diamonds. 3 diamonds from partner, which is just like artificial strong, keep bidding partner, please tell me more information, force suit forcing, also a Q bid, like the most forcing thing you could ever see in your freaking life. So it goes 3 diamonds, it goes 3 spades by me to continue to show my shape. Now I've shown somewhere probably around a 6-5 shape because why would I open 1 club and then rebid spades twice otherwise? I think I have to be 6-5 at this point. And it goes past, and then partner just bids 4-no. And I'm like, okay, maybe I've gotten partner a little bit too excited here, but they probably have a really good hand. It goes 4-no. I decide to bid 5 hearts because I assumed we were doing key card for spades. I do have 2 key cards and no queen of trump. So I'm like, okay, no lying today. And then partner bids 6 hearts, and I'm like, what is this? What is they doing? And they said it was a place to play. I was like, okay, if that's what you want that 6 hearts to be, I would expect it to be like an inquiry for grand in a spade suit, but if they want to play in 6 hearts, they want to play in 6 hearts. I let that happen. So yeah, that we end up in a 6 hearts contract, and not only was this just a double squeeze, it was a double squeeze in a slam contract. It's so epic. Oh my god. So it was a diamond lead, and I am the dummy this time. I know it's a little bit weird. It's a little backwards, whoopsie doops, but everything's from my perspective. So north is declarer, south is the dummy, and we get a diamond lead, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be so easy. I can do this. I just need to rough 1 diamond. I can draw all the trump, and I can pitch the last diamond on the king of clubs. So easy. And then what happened? It went diamond, queen, and then I forgot that they could return a trump. I forgot that they could play the 10 of hearts, and now when I win this heart, I am now not able to trump a diamond, and instead of having only 1 diamond loser, I have 2 diamond losers. Big problem, right? Now I had to think, okay, so what are my options here? How can I continue to make this contract? How can I get rid of this extra diamond loser? And I thought that there might be some like squeezy deezy thingy that I could do. The first thing that I was looking at was the spade suit. Like, just for simplicity's sake, let's go over something that could happen in the spade suit. If the spades behave, my thought process was like, okay, if it goes king, and then I pitch a club, and I draw the last trump, and I mean, I can pitch a spade here, and what would happen is I play ace of spades, and another spade, and I would ruff a spade, and I can trump this. And if the spades split 3-3, the 10 of spades is now high, and I can use the king of clubs and the ace of clubs. We throw away a diamond loser. And if we use the 10 of spades, we throw away a diamond loser. And then I just have trump left. Furthermore, if we go back to the same position and the clubs are the ones that split 3-3 because they're both 7-card suits, we draw trump, and then we can play a club. Goes club to the ace, and then club, pitching diamond, and we ruff a club. And if the club split 3-3, now our clubs are good. Same thing happens. We're able to get transport over to the south hand with spades and use the club that we set up to pitch the diamonds. The problem is, which one is going to be 3-3, if any? We don't really know which one it's going to be. And if we get it wrong, we've got problems. We've got issues. So what I decided to do is pick up some possible clues. So what I did, instead of just guessing, I decided to draw trump and ensure that I always had 4 clubs and 4 spades in my hands so that I can use either one to pitch the diamond if I needed to. So when they pitch a diamond, and what I did is I draw an extra trump and see if I can get any insightful pitches from the east or west hands, because if they pitch, they are more likely to be 3-3, or they're throwing away a card, so there's one less card that I have to knock out. So it goes diamond, I pitch a club, and then it goes another diamond, which is just unfortunate for me because I don't get any extra information. I still have a guess to make. And if I try to play another heart and pitch more things, then you've got more of an issue, because now if you play a heart, and let's say it goes diamond, now you have to pitch, you have to decide what to pitch. You still are making a decision as to which suit you think is going to be the one that's 3-3. So if you pitch a spade, you expect that clubs are going to be 3-3. But if the clubs are not 3-3, but the spades are 3-3, now there's no roughing out. Like, because if you try to set up, right, like this 10 of spades is never going to set up, because if you try to rough it out, there's not one more spade that is going to be pitching a diamond on. So we needed to maintain 4 cards in both suits, and if we just played another heart here, we are not able to do that. So what I decided to do on the actual hand was, at this point where I had won the Jack of Hearts, pitching a club, I tried to get information. I didn't get any information. I knew that if I pitched a heart, I would be guessing anyway. So I thought I would go for a more active form of guessing by testing out one of the suits. So I played ace of spades and another spade, and then I played another spade, roughing it out, and unfortunately for me, the spades did not split 3-3. So I was like, there isn't much here anymore, because now I can't try clubs either, because if I tried to play on clubs at this point, and they split 3-3, which on this hand they do, if I just play club to the ace, club to the king, pitching diamond, right, and I play another club, if I rough it, right, I'm stuck up there, I have no entry. So I had to, like, choose one of the suits, because I can't do both of them, because there's no way to maintain both entries, because You need to rough one of them out and keep an entry in the other. So there was no way of doing both. You had to choose one. But here, at this point, what actually happened was so beautiful. It was gorgeous, y'all. I was so happy that I still stuck it out. We are in a position where East and West are in a double squeeze. Oh my gosh. Okay, so both of them are squeezed at this point in different suits. Both of them are guarding clubs, all right? So both of them have a club guard, and at least one of them needs to keep one in order to prevent a club from setting up. And I also have a diamond threat. The Jack of Diamonds is a threat. And West is holding the cards that are protecting that diamond. So they can't throw the Ace King of Diamonds. And then East over here is guarding spades. They need to keep the Jack of Spades over the Ten of Spades, or else it becomes high. So when I start playing out the hearts, it goes heart. You can pitch a diamond. I pitch a club. And they can pitch a club here. So now East is guarding both spades and clubs, and they get purely squeezed because when I play another heart, they have to choose between a spade or a club. And I just pitch the 10 because I know that East pitched clubs. I knew that they had spades and 3 clubs remaining. I guess they could have had one more diamond, and West was guarding both clubs and diamonds. But like, this was my hope, was that since I didn't see the Jack of Spades, the 10 of Spades is useless anymore. So I just did this, and now what happened is my Ace of Clubs and King of Clubs dropped the Queen Jack, and my 9 became high, double squeezed. Okay, so, but is there any way that they can avoid this? Is there a way that they can get out of it? At this point, you might say, maybe they should have pitched a diamond. They should have kept the clubs. It's still fruitless for them. There's nothing. It goes heart. East thinks they need to keep the Jack of Spades over the 10, so they pitch a club, right? So I don't see the Jack of Spades. I pitch the 10. And then West here is in the same stinking position because they are guarding the club. If they pitch a club, my Ace King of Clubs drops both of their honors and the 9 is high. And if they pitch the diamond, now my Jack of Diamonds is high. Oh my God. What? And double squeezes are a fairly rare thing. You need the cards to be in the right position. If we go back, okay, and this is the interesting about double squeezes, because a double squeeze is a legitimate squeeze. It's a non-positional squeeze, meaning that no matter what, West here was squeezed depending on, regardless of where the guard was, because the guard was in a separate hand, the other guard. So West was guarding my threats. They were guarding the Jack of Diamonds, and they were guarding a club. And here, they were squeezed in both of those suits, regardless of the position. However, if the guards are in the same hand, if I play the 6 of hearts, the only reason why East is squeezed is because they have to pitch before I do. So I see the Jack of Spades, I know to pitch a club, right? I don't see the Jack of Spades, I know to pitch a spade. Because both of these are in the same suit, this is a positional squeeze. I need the person who is getting squeezed to be getting squeezed before I do. So what happens is we go back and we switch the Ace of Diamonds and the Jack of Spades. If we switch them, now the squeeze does not work anymore. Because if I play a heart, East needs to keep the Ace of Diamonds and a club. Right? But here they can just pitch a club because of the diamond. And what happens is I now need to pitch before West does. So if I pitch a spade, then West pitches a spade because they no longer need to guard spades. If I pitch a club, West can pitch a club because they know that they still need to guard the spades. So a double squeeze is a positional squeeze and a non-positional squeeze combined together. And you need the cards to be in the perfect spots in order for it to work. But on this particular hand, we know that the things that we need to be in the right positions are in the right positions because West held the diamond honors because they were bidding diamonds. And also, East was the one who had the spades because when I played spades out like this and got the bad news, West had showed out. So we know that everything is good for this double squeeze because everything is in the right position, and we know that from context clues. Now, I could have made this a lot easier if instead of deciding to try to rough out spades, I decided to rough out clubs. But I'm happy that I guessed wrong here because I knew, because I wouldn't have had to pull off this double squeeze. Because here, I could have just done this. I could have just done this, but I didn't know which suit to go for. I didn't have any clues as which suit to go for. I had the club to pitch the diamond in this case. But if I did this, then there would be no double squeeze, and then we wouldn't have a video, and then it would be sad, okay? But that was fun. I am so proud of myself for finding a legitimate double squeeze position. I've done them a few times. Most of the time I accidentally fall into them because I know what general squeeze positions look like, and then somehow it just happens to be a double squeeze and it works. And when I did it, I was like, oh my god, I did a double squeeze. I'm so good at this game. But yeah, let me know if y'all have pulled off a double squeeze intentionally before. Yeah, this was intentional. This was intentional. I figured it out. I knew it was happening. I gotta give myself some credit for that. I love taking away credit for myself. But yeah, double squeeze. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to the video and subscribe to the Bridging with Kai YouTube channel. Our goal here is to spread Bridge, so join the fam. Join the hype train of Bridge. Yeah, I think that's it, everyone. Keep on bridging, everybody. Bye!